When you get to your debates with him, where do you think he's vulnerable?
Well, I just listed a whole range of differences, and
I mean, I'm sorry, specifically in the debates in that format. A lot of people are going to be paying attention to see how you
yeah,
stand.
my sense is Governor Romney's a very capable debater. I think he did a very good job in his primary, scoring points. The challenge he may end up having is the fact that some of the core arguments he's making against me just aren't based on facts. So probably the most prominent argument that he's been making for why voters should vote for him is this notion that Obama took the work requirement out of welfare and he'll put it back. The problem is that every fact checker, every reporter who's actually looked at this says this is just made up. That in fact the president and his administration has been willing to say to states that want to put more people back to work, get more people off of welfare, they're willing to give them some additional flexibility, but that there has been no attempt to eliminate the work requirement. And so if that's the central premise or the central argument that you're making and it's based on something that's just not true, it'll be, I think, a little bit tougher to defend face to face in a debate.
You must be thinking about what his motivation is for continuing to run those ads and make that point. Why do you think he's doing it? Who do you think he's targeting?
Well, I think that if you don't have a good argument for how you're going to make things better, then you stay focused on how you can discredit the incumbent. That's sort of standard politics, and I think Governor Romney understands that if people understand his actual positions on things like tax cuts for the wealthy or how we reduce the deficit or his approach to Medicare, that they don't do very well. And so I think his chosen approach, with the help of these super PACs and folks writing $10 million checks, is to see if, for the undecided voter who's feeling the pinch coming out of this recession, who's still having a tough time, whether they can get a sense, well, maybe Obama's not looking out for me. And what gives me some confidence is I know every single day when I wake up in the morning and every night when I go to bed, the question I'm asking myself is, have I helped hard-working people who are responsible and following the rules and doing everything they can to look after their families and do right by their communities, have I helped them in some small way to give them a fair shot? And am I making sure that everybody is doing their fair share and following the same set of rules? And everything that I've done over the last 3.5 years has been centered on those hard-working Americans who are trying to achieve the American dream. That gives me a lot of confidence going forward. Not that everything we've done has worked as fast as I'd like or exactly as we'd like, but it gives me confidence that we have pushed this country to start moving in the right direction and we shouldn't be going backwards.